In this video, we're going to be previewing a matchup in the West region between the 3 seed, the Baylor Bears, taking on the 14 seed, the Colgate Raiders. For Baylor, they come into the NCAA tournament with a 23-10 record overall. They finished third in the Big 12 this year and lost in the Big 12 tournament semifinals. This is an efficient half-court offense. They play a slow pace, 273rd in the nation in offensive pace, but they are 6th in the nation in offensive efficiency. This team really knows how to execute in the half court. They're a great three-point shooting team, 39.4% from beyond the arc. That's 6th best in the country. They're also a great offensive rebounding team, 24th best in the country, and they get to the free throw line a lot, 21st in the nation in free throw rate. They're average on the defensive end. At best, that is where they can be a little bit susceptible. Now, my key player to watch out for this Baylor team is Yves Missi, their 7-foot freshman who's been really exciting and has played really well in the back half of the year. He averages 11 points per game and 6 rebounds per game. He is an athletic monster. When he's playing well, Baylor is a lot tougher. Now, again, my concern for Baylor is on the defensive end, specifically their paint defense. When they lose, usually they give up a ton of points in the paint to their opponents. Another concern for Baylor is Langston Love is dealing with a knee injury. He is a key piece of this team on both sides of the basketball. He's dealing with a knee and he's questionable, so we're not sure whether or not he's going to play in this one. For the Colgate Raiders, here they come in as a 14 seed once again. 25-9 record for them this year, and they won the Patriot League, both the regular season title and the conference tournament. This team is all about the defensive side of the basketball, 106th in the nation in defensive efficiency. They also play a pretty slow pace, kind of similar to Baylor, and they do 3 things really well on the defensive end that matches them up well here with Baylor. They defend the three-point arc really well. They allow their opponents just to shoot 29.9% from 3. That's really good, 11th best in the nation. They're also really good at defensive rebounding. They're 19th best in the nation on the defensive glass, and they do not put their opponents on the free throw line. 13th best in the nation in defensive free throw rate, so they defend without fouling. This team has the size to match up with a team like Baylor. They don't really have a true star. It's a team effort on the offensive end. 6 different players average 7 or more points per game for Colgate. However, the key player that I do want to highlight in this one is Braden Smith. He is the Patriot League Player of the Year this year, and he's their leader, their lead ball handler, and a good defender as well. He scored in double figures in his last 6 games, so watch out for Braden Smith. My concern here for Colgate, they do a lot of things really well, but especially in a matchup like this, they lack the athleticism that Baylor has, which I think could be crucial. As far as this matchup is concerned, I think this is actually going to be a pretty good one here between a 3 and a 14 seed. A couple of things stick out to me, right? First of all, what's the status of Langston Love? Is he going to play? Because Baylor is a better team on both sides of the ball when he is in the lineup for the Bears. This game is going to be played at a slower pace, kind of comfortable for both teams, Colgate and Baylor. And the other thing is Colgate matches up really well with Baylor, if at least on paper, right? They defend the 3 well. Baylor's a great three-point shooting team. They rebound on the defensive end well. Baylor's a great offensive rebounding team, and they don't put teams on the free throw line. Baylor likes to get to the free throw line a lot. Colgate has the size to match up with Baylor, but again, they do not have the athletes, in my opinion, and I think that is going to be the difference. If you want to pick a 14-3 upset, in my opinion, this is the game to do it. I do think Colgate has a chance, but in the end, if I had to put this on the upset potential meter, I would put it somewhere between unlikely and likely. Let's just call it possible. Again, I do think, at least on paper, Colgate matches up well, but Baylor is just so athletic. I think they're going to get by here and move on to the second round of the NCAA tournament. Give me the Baylor Bears. Do you want to win your March Madness bracket pool? Do you want to not only beat your friends and family, but absolutely humiliate them? If you like the sound of that, subscribe down below to College Hoops Tonight, because we're previewing all 36 first round games of the NCAA tournament to give you the edge you need to nail your bracket and absolutely crush your friends and family in your bracket pool.